you said the whole joint with your dad, which is dope, right? That's the reggae. The reggae joint collab. Yeah. So what's the dance hall joint collab?
Dance hall, like, I mean, there's another thing about me too, is like, I like to incorporate other flavors in my music too. So like, even outside of that, like I have people I don't want to work with. But like, yeah, like Sean Paul or like Junior Gong, I would say.
Junior
like
Gong?
Yeah, like Damian Marley. You know what I mean? Those are like the two artists that I would say I've listened to the most coming up, like growing up and taking influence from. You know what I mean? I take influence from all music, but those are the artists particularly that, you know.
That you ride to?
Yeah.
So to piggyback off of that, you know, your dream collab, reggae being with your father.
Yeah.
Dream collab, dancehall being with Sean Paul, Damian Marley. So who would you put in your top 5 artists of all time? Like your personal.
Of all time. Over every genre, or? I mean, well, that's kind of.
We can stick to what you do, but if you want to go ahead and mix everything up,
that's I mean, I got a rap list.
Well, we haven't talked about rap this whole thing. Now you want to talk about rap.
Well, I mean, like, and before, like we were saying, like, I actually, when I was growing up, like, hip hop was a big part of my influence as well.
Exactly.
Like, you got the Mace thing on your wall. Like, Puffy and Mace was like the first rap I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
You know, so like, my influence not only came from reggae and dancehall, but it also came from hip hop.
Well, let's elaborate on that then. So we know the Puff Daddy in the mix. Like, what else has, I guess, from hip hop did you take to put into your music? Like, what other artists can you remember from? Like, the New Edition biopic just came on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you catch that?
I didn't catch it yet.
So you're not a New Edition fan?
I mean, I like the music. You know what I mean?
You're not a New Edition fan.
Honestly, it was before me. I just didn't get into it. Like I was into Blackstreet. You know what I mean? I like Blackstreet because I was like the 90s. You know, like the New Edition thing it missed me. I like the music. I like it, but for me to sit here and say that this song and that song, like, I couldn't.
So what artists were you influenced by from your era?
From hip hop? Like, I would say Busta Rhymes, Biggie, Tupac, obviously. I mean, that's like a Bob Marley. Like, that's just a given. Like, you know, like one of the greatest. I mean, Michael Jackson, hip hop wise, Andre 3000, Drake. You know, just anything that's good, man. Anything that's good, really. Like, just.
You know what's crazy? Busta Rhymes doesn't get his just due.
I agree, honestly, and you know, I always say he's one of the most. I mean, people know he's good, but when they talk about greatest artists, nobody, like, a lot of people don't bring him up, and I think he's one of the best. Like, I've never heard a bad Busta Rhymes song. Every time I hear a song from Busta Rhymes, I'm like, wow, like killed it. He's Jamaican too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, and I know that he wrote like a lot of songs for people. And he was kind of, I don't know if you ever saw the Get Down or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was kind of, I would say, that wave where dancehall was influencing hip hop. And he kind of caught that wave. You know what I mean, into the 90s. You know what I mean? I always thought it was interesting.
I mean, he's still relevant to this day. Like, that's hard to do, man. That's really hard to go over decades of musical change and cultural change and still stay consistent. Like, that's a skill, man.
And kind of, you know, to go back to what you're saying, Busta kind of did what you want to do with your projects. Like, if you look at everything he ever did, every project was always different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was always like something that would kind of influence other rappers to do what he was doing.
Create his own lane. Like, that's like, you know, that's what I would like to do, is create my own sound. Like, you know, or, I mean, I feel like I'm coming into my voice now. I mean, like I said, I've been doing it for over 12 years. I wrote my first song when I was 12. I'm 27 now. So, like, you know, you start to, like, you're doing it so long, but then, like, you notice, like, after, I guess you say maybe 5-10 years in the thing, like, you just start, you know, finding your legs, finding your voice. You know what I mean? And I think I just came into that a few years ago. Like, you know, my lane, like, you know.
Well, you know, they say you gotta put in 1,000 hours to get good at whatever it is you're gonna do. So, you know, once you put in that 1,000 hours, now it's like second nature.
Yeah. And I'm still growing. I mean, that's another thing for my success. Like, I never want to say, like, I'm the best I'm ever gonna be. right now because I'm not, and I know I'm not. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of what makes me always aim higher every time, like go higher every time, because there's always somewhere that I can go, something I can do better, you know, rather than being like I'm the best, like that's it, you know.
Exactly.
So.
Well,